Hello everyone and welcome to another Digimon card game unboxing video. This time I'm going to be unboxing the 7th booster set, which is Next Adventure, which just came out a few weeks ago in Japan. So I thought I wouldn't be able to get this one because as of BT6 you couldn't get them easily just on HobbyLink Japan or Japan You Want, so I actually had to get this through a proxy, and because I already had the big order coming through with a bunch of Vital Bracelet stuff, I added 2 of these to the order. So there'll be only 2 videos this time, which is pretty fair because I think last time when I got 4 that was entirely too many because I just have a lot of the booster, the binder that I use to store the booster cards is like this thick when it should be this thick. So yeah, let's just get 2 from now on. Or in the case of the English release, just 1 because the English releases are really expensive. Or at least they are in Australia. Anyway, so we'll do our box topper last, as we usually do, unless of course I forget. And we're going to play a game of how soon will I run out of space, because usually it's after about 5 cards. And of course I have to hit the tripod because that's apparently good luck because I always do it. Anyway, so let's make everyone nervous with how I open the booster packs. Oh yeah, also before I get too much into it, I absolutely adore the art on the booster box and the boosters this time. Like, I don't know why, there's just something that's really just beautiful about the green coming out of Metal Greymon. I'm just a big fan of it. Also, have we had a booster set that doesn't have Agumon or Greymon or Metal Greymon in it at this point? Because I don't think so. Anyway, so this booster set has Frontier characters, and that's about all I know about this set, and I only know that because the box topper has the Frontier characters. Alright, so let's go. Ah, cool, we've got the best Mamemon, which is the Mame Tyrannomon, and I'm already running out of space, and I put down like literally 1 card. I'm going to move my scissors to my lap, I guess. That is horrifying. Hey, Pulsemon's in this. Oh wow, that's pretty. SR, that's pretty cool. So we've got our first super rare, and look at that art. So it's Rasenmon from Digimon Rearise, so that's pretty cool. Big fan of that. Looks very pretty. And already we've opened a pretty good card, I think. I just... At this point, I mainly collect it. I haven't really played that much because of COVID, and we've been in lockdown for, I don't know, like a few months now. And we were in lockdown for most of last year, from like June to December. And now we're in lockdown again, and we have been for a few months. But anyway, so yeah, no card games for me. As for this little card, looks like we've got a different art on the back. Usually it was just this art here, but they've updated that, and that's cool. And of course we have our Player 1 token, and I do keep a few of those just around. They hang out in the binder where I store my cards, and they also just are pretty handy to have. I don't keep all of them though, because then it would be far too many. Alright. Oh cool, we've got some dinosaur Digimon, so we've got Brachymon, and I've, yes, definitely run out of space. I am the worst. There's Blizzardmon, or Koikakumon. I wonder how long it'll take me to start ranting about my distaste for the Frontier anime. Hey, it's Trubimon, or as the English dub calls it, Kirpymon. And then of course there's the Player 2 token. I love these colours. I absolutely adore the colours that they've used this time. Anyway, so time for me to rant about Frontier, because it's 5 minutes into the video or something, and I need to rant about Frontier. So Frontier is a season that has amazing world building and has amazing lore and really goes into it for about 5 episodes and then doesn't really do anything with that. Hey, Namon! Probably the best part of Frontier is Bokumon and Namon, by the way. That's really important for me. I've definitely run it. I'm going to put the babies in the back. How am I literally the worst? Maybe the box topper can go somewhere where I won't forget it, and I also have space. I guess that can be the tamer cards at the back there. Okay, so yes, Frontier has a lot of really interesting concepts, like the lore I think they build on, the whole ancient war that they have, that has the The war between the human and the beast Digimon is very interesting. The Frontier movie is actually the best part of the entirety of Frontier. If you want to watch any Frontier, I recommend watching the movie. However, it's very hard to get a copy of. Your choices are do an illegal, have a VHS recording from the direct-to-TV recording of it, or learning Japanese and buying the Blu-ray movie collection, which I have. So those are basically your choices. So yeah, not too many choices there for watching that movie. But it is definitely the best part of Frontier. So yeah, they have great world building about the war that happens before the events of the series, and I'm a big fan of that. But then they kind of ruin it. So we have one of the characters who is a girl. She is the token girl because they only have one girl in the cast, and her name is Zoe or Izumi. And her character she is Italian. And that's about it. They do try to do something interesting with her being not super social, and she's kind of introverted. Like when I have started the wrong pile there. When other girls want to like go to the bathroom with each other, she's like, well, I can go by myself. She's kind of independent. Like she doesn't need to really always have someone with her. She's quite happy to just do things on her own. I have definitely started the wrong pile there. Yep. And that's completely fine, by the way. If you are someone who is absolutely fine with, hey, it's a green Koromon. Does that mean we get another adorable green Agumon? And yeah, yes, I do have a green pile. And the show proceeds to then say that no, this is actually a character flaw in this character. She has to learn to be okay with having friends. And I mean, yes, that's fine. She does open up a little bit and that is nice, but she goes from like being fairly mature. Like she's like, hey, would you like to come to the bathroom? No, I'm all right. I don't need to go. Like she's kind of, I don't know, quite mature, but also she doesn't really want to hang out with many people. Oh, look, it's Jet Sylphimon, who is a really cool design except for and you can't see it there, thank gosh, but she has turbines on her breasts for some reason. Oh, hey, I opened a promo card. Hey, well, that saves me having to buy that one. I didn't realize they were putting promo cards in this one. So this is promo card 56, and of course, it is fate that the one I opened is Rosemon and Mimi. So that was excitable. I was very excited about that. So yeah, mainly my main complaint about Frontier is how they treat Izumi or Zoe as a character. For example, in her evolution episode, which is episode 6, she has her evolution episode, and that's super cool. And then she proceeds to lose, which is something that doesn't really happen in evolution episodes. So she loses her evolution fight, and she has to be rescued by one of the male characters, which is really, really, really annoying. And there she is right now, and that's her personality, Italian, and doesn't win her fight. And then basically, of course, throughout the course of the series, she loses the ability to evolve multiple times. She then basically in the last battle, where we realise that the only two characters that matter are Takuya and Koji, she sits on a bench, or a fence rather, and she says to the main characters, if you win, I'll go on a date with you. So that's how she contributes to the series, as being a trophy, which is annoying. And I mean, that's not my only complaint, but it's one of my big complaints, but it's also the fact that there's so much promise in the Frontier show. They have so much world building. The world is beautiful looking. They've put a lot of thought into the world, as opposed to Digimon Tamers, which everyone always says is the best season. I think it's fine. It definitely has issues, but in any case, the world in Tamers is fairly boring. I've lost my green. Oh, no, it's right over there. It's the least lost one. It is hey, Monotomon. So yeah, that is fairly. I've just completely lost any sense of piling over in this pile here. You're lucky you can't see it. It's just like very meshed together cards. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, so Tamer's world, the digital world, is just like a desert, and that's about it. That's all you really see of the digital world in Tamer's, which means that it's not got much to look at. In Tamer's, it's kind of like Cross Wars, how there are different areas and different villages, and it's very well thought out, and there's lots of lore that is taken into account there, and it's really nice. And then there's Fairymon. Also, her attack, she hits people with her butt. I wish I was making that up, but no. Doraemon's in this, yay! That's gorgeous art too. But yeah, so I like Frontier. It's got a lot of like good stuff, but it's one of those shows that if you don't think about it, it's fine. But as soon as you start to think about it, like why does the girl character lose it? Like how many this isn't just any episode that she's fighting. This isn't a Monster of the Week episode. This is her evolution debut episode. She is look, he's eating a tree. That is by far my new favourite art, or at least my favourite art in the set. Maybe Doraemon's pretty cute though. Hey, we've got more of Pulsemon's evolutions. But yeah, so it's kind of like her or Betamon, yay! So yeah, it's her evolution episode. How many other Digimon do you know that lose in their evolution episodes? And I like to compare it with in Digimon Adventure in Flower Power, which is Lilymon's debut episode, which is an episode that focuses on all the characters, not just Lilymon, Palmon, and Mimi. It focuses on all the relationships between the kids and their parents and their home life. And it's a really good episode. Oh, baby, that's really cute. And the episode has Lilymon and Dark Tyrannomon fighting, which is an adult level Digimon, so she is struggling against it, but she's struggling against it because it is a virus type and she is a data type, and she's weak to that, whereas in her debut episode Togemon, she fought against a perfect when she was an adult, but it was against a vaccine type, so she was able to overpower it. So it's not that's fine. She doesn't lose because she evolves to Lilymon and she wins. She does win by subduing him and making him like not evil, but she still wins in a way that highlights her as a character. She does kind of lose in that episode, however, because she is then up against Vamdemon and she's then frozen. Hey, it's Ancient Sphinxmon. Oh, we're going to get Ancient Arismon in this set? I hope so, or at least soon. But yeah, so she does lose against Vamdemon, but that's in the last few minutes, and it's not like the first thing she does after she evolves. In the Kazemon Kickset episode, which is I don't remember the Japanese title, I just remember the English title, and I'm pretty sure it's episode 6, she just fights against, I think it's Woodmon she's fighting against, and she loses, and she reverts to Zoe, and she has to be rescued by Koji, and because he has his evolution as well. Nope, that's in the wrong pile. So yeah, that's Harrismon! Yay! So yeah, it's kind of annoying that she doesn't even win in her evolution episode, but she doesn't really do much in her evolution episode. The evolution episode, you're meant to be super, super powerful, and you're kind of like protected by like some magic that makes you so much stronger in your evolution episode than in any other episode. But this episode does the reverse. She basically is paper. Oh my gosh, Pulsemon's at the gym. There is so much good art in this set. Oh my gosh. Thank you. This art is fantastic. Oh, Monochromon looking adorable. But yeah, those are my Tyrannomon. Those are my... Oh, another promo. I know I'm going to finish this sentence one of these days. So yeah, we'll just look at that promo. So yeah, I was about to buy these, actually. So if I could get one of each of the promo cards, that would be super, super, super duper great, actually. But yeah, so those are my main problems with Frontier. There are bits that I like about it. As I said, the world building's fantastic. The story of the 3 holy Digimon and kind of having to deal with racism, like with Cherubimon being the one beast Digimon and Cherubimon feeling that Ophanimon and Seraphimon will betray him because all of the policies they want to enact kind of favour human Digimon, And as the sole beast Digimon, Churumon kind of says, hey, that's a little bit unfair. Lopmon. And it's kind of heartbreaking to watch like Churumon basically fall down this despair spiral that ends up corrupting him because of Lucimon's evil aura. So it's how Churumon deals with that racism of being a beast-type Digimon. And there's a lot of depth there, but the show kind of goes off on a different path. But it does have those good points about the lore and about the war between the beast and the human-type Digimon. And again, the movie highlights that again. It goes over it. And I really do suggest that if you can find a copy of the Frontier movie, to give it a shot, because it's probably the best part of Frontier. The other best parts of Frontier are Petaldragon in general. I love Petaldragon. And there are some good episodes here. Oh, Bokumon and Neymon's friendship is actually pretty cool. When I was a kid, it really annoyed me. But now not so much. Now I'm actually a big fan. And also, Junpei is kind of like, it's kind of nice to have a character who isn't just generic skinny protagonist number 7. We have an actual fat character, and it's how many other characters in Digimon that are main characters are even slightly pudgy. It's like, I guess the kids are kind of like normally pudgy, but like actually like that's just him, he big boy. They don't really have that much, so it is kind of nice to have some more variation in the character designs. But again, they kind of make him a little bit creepy. They make him constantly perving on Izumi. Again, Izumi exists for, like, to be a girl. Like, that's her character. It's like the writers said, okay, we need a token girl to just satisfy our smaller female demographic, I guess. And they were like, how about we make a girl that's just Italian and that's her personality? Which is, yeah, that's basically what she is. And it's, yay, Toyogamon. It's kind of annoying, because that's all she is a character. And I think Frontier would probably be the best show to deserve a reboot, in the way that Digimon Adventure got a reboot. Like, I don't want any other reboots except for Frontier, on the basis that I think Frontier could be done really well, especially if they stick with the Churumon storyline, because that's probably the best part of the show, at least for me. And sure, if you enjoy Frontier, that's fine. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. You can just enjoy it. I'm glad someone does. It's the same with my enjoyment of Adventure Try, which I thought that half of it was great and the rest was terrible. But if you like it, that's really cute art. If you like Try, just go off, I guess. Just enjoy it. Like I'm not going to tell people what they can and can't enjoy. Same with my favourite season of the anime is Atmon. If you don't like Atmon, you are welcome to not like Atmon. Just don't tell me I'm wrong for liking Atmon. Same with Savers. I love Savers. I can see why people would have complaints about it, but I really like it. So yeah, I'm definitely if you like Frontier, don't take this video as me telling you why you shouldn't. These are just my opinions about the series. And I don't want you to not like something because I don't like it. And here's Chaosdramon, who is horrifying and great, and I love Chaosdramon. But yeah, I just thought I'd explain while I was opening these Frontier cards about what my opinions on Frontier are. And of course we have another box, which I'll open in another video. And I probably won't be talking about Frontier in that episode. I'll probably be actually looking at the cards and talking about the cards themselves, rather than my thoughts about a show. I love this. It's Pumpmon and Gotsumon. And of course this art's great. I know I already opened these ones before, but they're still pretty great. And our last card is Skull Knightmon. And there we go. And lastly, let's get this box topper opened. I only opened 2 of those promo cards, so I might have to fish around once I open the second box for any that I miss. I hope I don't open any duplicate ones. And our box topper is Koji, looking edgy because that's his character. Can you guess which one is the lone wolf? I bet you can. It's this one. So yeah, that was the first box of Next Adventure. where I talk about what I feel, my feelings about Frontier for 20 minutes. So thanks for watching this episode. Let me know what you thought about these cards, this set, and of course Frontier in the comments. And I will see you on the next one. Bye!